Let's pop Slick Block. It's your boy. D.W.G Gamer, we're back. Yeah. Which way did I come from? I guess I came from there. We're back with some more Biomutant. I almost said Monster Hunter. I had to catch myself. The last time we were playing, we made my mutant. We met my little rival, or my big rival, and then proceeded to crush like 4 or 5 niggas who look just like him.
Come in handy.
And I made the level 2 and wasted one of my shit. I say wasted, but it's whatever. Is it not a weapon? It's an environmental thing? I would love to use a crowbar and break someone's kneecaps.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Let's just jump in the water? Nice smell. That's the only reason I don't, because I don't know if I can swim or not. Yeah, no. That's oil. So. So, nah, ain't no swimming in that. I believe it's me swimming real. So let me just take a step back. That's right. I wanted to make a lemur. Ever since I saw these creatures, I thought lemur. And yes, I made a ring-tailed lemur. Even though male. Which means that my dude here is destined to a life of misery and bullying by his female betters. But I bet you this. I bet no nigga touch him, because they gonna be fucked. You know, a bitch can do whatever the fuck she want. But if a nigga come in here, then he got the biggest stick in the room, like that.
The morks produce
And I'll show them when I bust it.
multi-organ that they shed.
When I bust it out.
Stress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Bitch. Yeah. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy in this bitch. Ain't no mercy. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Ain't no mercy in this bitch. Nigga, ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy. That's why it's called the mercy drop, because there ain't no mercy, nigga. Yeah, bitch. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy, nigga. Use over the Biolab. There is your points used on lock mutations. You collect Biolabs by defeating morks. The bio containers at various places in the world. You can use Biolabs to unlock special powers anytime by accessing the mutation part of the menu. Yeah, bitch. You can call him the daddy. Nigga, I just spanked your ass. Yeah. Look at that fucking. That is a real living flower. Or fungus. One of the two.
Curious about what's up there?
Marker 101. Straight up Bunker 101. Wasn't there a Vault 101? Right? What was that? Fallout 3? I believe that was Fallout 3. Yeah, I feel like this is a Fallout reference. I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, in the usual beginnings, I couldn't kill that nigga. That's why it was unusual. I left that nigga alive. I tend to kill everything in sight. Just because I'm good doesn't mean I'm not a savage. You know that? Let me go this way. Yep, none of that. What about this? Open this.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
That must be the humans. That's what they call the humans. And granted, you know what? We're not as short as I thought we were. We're about what, like 3'3", 3'4"? Right? Because like that chair, those type of chairs gonna be like 4 feet. Right? Am I tripping? Those gonna be like 4 feet tall. Jay, he must be like 3'3" or some shit. So we're actually bigger than I thought we were. A puzzle.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world, as they knew it, crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
What's interesting to me, right, is like, are they calling the humans toxinols because of the corporation? Right? The Toxanol Corporation. Alright? Or are they calling the corporation the Toxanol Corporation Because it was a corporation which was ran by toxinols. Because maybe they think that every business or organization was a part of this here group. Maybe they don't understand that they're, I mean, they could. I'm just guessing. That because he calls humans toxinols, and he said the Toxinol Corporation, the narrator, which makes me believe that they think that all humans are a part of this corporation, or that this corporation was for the betterment of all humans. Right? Which means that maybe they think other toxinol businesses were just branches of this corporation. Theory crafting with D.W.G. Anyway, yeah.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Ooh, let's melt our brains.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Yeah. That was an easy puzzle. Oh, perfectly countering enemy strike will stun them. Enemies have stars stuck above their head. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up into the air by pressing L1.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Bitch. What y'all say? Like y'all know what the fuck this is, Like I ain't been out these streets, Y'all think I'm new to this game, nigga? All y'all gonna pay. Don't know what time it is. You know what I came here to do? Bitch. All of you can drop. Ain't no mercy in my blades, bitch.
Oh, paid for.
Is that a shotgun? I want that. Let me catch. Hey, get the fuck off me, nigga. Take him in the air. Fuck him up. Bitch, you thought.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Yeah, sure. Or we just take all these shit. Take all these shit. Take all these shit. Just take all
That
these
will
shit.
come in handy.
What's going on here? Oh man. His body got fucked by that door. A new old friend.
Muk bebo putuvun poputove.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Loma toa ha ye mufurbo bum.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
To why?
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Lo atolo maua Kim Horbe Bekoko Hifar Muk.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
To Hawaii.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Hikobe. Hifar Hikobo Far.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Remember what? The scar? I don't know why she like, remember what? I really don't remember. Or the scar. He's like, I know I got the scar. Someone fucking hit me in the head with a giant stick. And ever since then, my thing's been that I'm gonna get a bigger stick. And then I'm gonna crack that nigga in the head with it and leave him something to remember me by. Or maybe not. So I probably won't stop at just one hit. But besides that, I really don't remember. Remember what?
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what?
What old village?
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
I thought my mom was the chick.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
What's at stake? I don't know if it's like unity or what's at stake. Because a part of me is like, nigga, I've been out in the woods. There was unity? When? When was there unity? For who? I have never seen this unity that you speak of. I have only ever seen oppositions. Alright. Backstabbing, conniving, and plotting. That's the only thing I've ever seen.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
They were struggling before that. That's a lie.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oh yeah, man, I stayed underneath one of its, roots for a bit. I hate this helmet. This is more Japanese space right here. Is that the old man?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares, man.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love.
I didn't
He
mean it like that.
understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
No. The real people is better. I don't believe in magic. That's goddamn line. No, what I meant when I said I don't think she cares is like I really don't think she cares. Alright, it's not so much. It's just like I really don't think she cares. She didn't ask me where I was going. I just walked outside the house and left. You know, she had asked, I would have told, but she didn't. So I don't think she cares where I'm going.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Is this the old man?
You must find the glitter grass and ruffle it to get the Nono to come out of hiding.
This is also a fucking shout out to fucking, I believe, Fallout 3. The Viper Gang, or whatever the fuck those boys were called. They were greasers. They had the hairstyle, the pompadour, the Elvis hairstyle, you know. And the leather jacket with the jeans. I think the only thing they didn't have were the shoes. I want to know how I get big and strong like this nigga, man. I want to be tall. If I was tall, I could do a lot more damage with this stick. Let me over it. I can't even jump over the railing. I'm so tiny. I'm a martial master. My Dow heart is firm. Oh, don't die. Ugh. No, I can't swim. It was just... This is a weird... Oh, no. No, I can't. If your head goes underwater, you're screwed. He's a fucking weasel. Or an otter. I'm gonna say weasel. I mean, if he is an otter, then we should stay away from him. I mean, it's a good thing it looked like a lemur, but... Don't trust otters, man. Fucking vicious little bastards. Cute, adorable from a distance. Horrible up close. Where you at?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
They go strong enough.
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time.
The best before.
The only way it will grow tall is with the burst of...
I guess I'm the best after?
...the Nono, as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of Ki, the primal energy.
First stick I ever had. I got from this nigga, man. Hey. Hey, come back here, you bitch.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Where can I find them?
They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today,
wait, he grew the world tree?
is getting this one to become one with the tree.
So we gotta find these to bring to the world tree so they can heal and repair it. Did he grow the world tree, or is he trying to grow a second world tree? I thought I saw rain. What the fuck? The game's beautiful. It's real beautiful. So originally my plan was to, you know, if the 30 frames per second was too much or too bad, talking specifically the particle effects, because I do plan on using some mutations and magic. Part of the reason why I went with the fucking, what was it? What am I? What is my breed? What am I? I can't remember what race I chose. It wasn't the Flip. It wasn't the Murgle. It wasn't the Rex. It wasn't the Dun. It wasn't the... Can't remember what my race is. All I can remember is lemur. That's like me sometimes when people ask me how old I am. It's like, shit. How old am I? It's been so long since the last time I kept track. Because I don't fucking celebrate that shit. It wasn't Rex, was it? Did I choose the Rex? I think it was the Rex, or the Hyla? Was it the Hyla or the Rex? It was the Rex. Maybe he did grow the world tree. I guess he was the best before.
You've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes. You have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Yeah, she only cares about Wong Fu, nigga. She really only cares about Wong Fu, alright? It's like, it's a double-sided thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Part of the reason why she didn't ask me why I don't think she cared is because she was pressing Wong Fu. And, on the side note, you know, I think she knows I want to be a sentinel. So, like, guarding, protecting is like the shit I feel like I need to do. She only cares about Wong Fu, man. I feel it. I feel it in my soul. That's all I want to say. I'm gonna say it.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wong Fu disciples disciplined.
I still feel that way to this day.
You there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
The World Eaters? For the end of days, let's talk about the World
The
Eaters.
genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his Octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff?
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
My question is, how did you shrink? You're like only a few inches bigger than me now. You used to be feet. Like head and shoulders. It's all this shit you're eating. None of this is good. I mean, this might be good for you, but none of that there is good for you. That shit is molding, my friend. You shouldn't eat molded, rotten food.
You're
fruit.
getting a habit.
Alright, my dear old uncle. I'll see you later.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. Love my death. But the only thing truly on her mind was Wakfu. Woo-foo. Whatever the fuck he called it. Alright. Yeah, sure, you know. She was into keeping them together.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
I just want to know, man. Why did I not hear these World Eaters when I was chilling out underneath? I can only guess. Was the north? No. Where am I at? Am I to the west? Am I in the south? I can't be in the south. There's not that much water.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Where are we at?
Let's see.
I guess it was somewhere around here. I don't know how I got over here. I definitely was in the dead zone. I don't think it could have been over here. This looks more like the area. Dense forest. Or are those hills? Is that mountain? That might be mountain. This is like snow. Is this a forest? I think that's a forest. It could have been here. This is forest too. But I remember. I remember chilling out under a root. The root being the only place of shelter from the rain. Matt Furbat.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
I'm not. Let's go kill that nigga. This looks like... Are these Rexes? Oh no. My people. My brothers and sisters. Slaughtered. Tortured. You see that? Those lag spikes right there? That's what I'm talking about. You know, that's what 30 FPS does, right? Like, it takes a minute for shit to load and render with 30 FPS. Small health that. Take it. I leveled up. My dear friend, look at me. Are you a Rex?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Enclaves? You said enclave? More Fallout references? I'm trying to think that the name they call humans is just Volt Tech.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Yeah, sure, pussy.
He's
Fucking call you
grateful
a
for
bitch
that.
along the way.
You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Bitch. Pussy. It was you survived this, you hit like a bitch. Too much already.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Yeah, alright. Just because I do good shit doesn't mean the fact that I'm not an asshole or dark. If it wasn't for her saying blue blood, I totally would have picked red in that first initial fucking sighting. Alright. And anytime she pops up on screen, I'm picking red. Just because I enjoy seeing her getting smacked with the fucking shovel. You gain side points used to unlock powers in the mutation menu. By the aura score, great.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Kutuvun poputore.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Yeah, mufurbu. Builia antuf.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribes engaged the World Eaters?
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Atu awa ya apamorphobak.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Koibe okorfabe.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
That's the Jagni tribe symbol? Man, why do they do this? You should at least make the bad guys have like red or yellow. So you'd be like, okay. But I'm looking at this. This nigga here looks much more intimidating than this fat piece of shit. This nigga has a spiked tail. And it looks like spiked fucking arms and shit. Whatever. Whatever.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Where did this fork come from? I guess I'm going right. That's fine. I guess I'm going right. Okay. Poor Rex brother slaughtered without even having the chance to fight back.
It's
like the warriors
unusual
really
that
were.
natural tunnels like this still
I'm
exist.
pretty sure that one nigga hit like
Most
a
of them
coward.
are flooded.
It'll be vice versa, man. If I was evil, who am I fighting? Bitch,
Smashly dash.
That's right, stay down. Stay down, bitch. Let the Jagni.
Made to be broken.
Oh, fuck all of y'all up. We all Rexes? Y'all look like Rexes. Alright, okay. They also look like Rexes.
Might not need that now, but you will later.
Oh wait, no they don't. They look more like, their nose is too flat. Yeah, they look more like, what should we call it? Not the... Is it the first one? They look like the, they became dark. They became dark. I want to say, like,
This
the
area
race
was
that
beautiful
the
before
opening
tribal
cutscene
began.
is.
Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Gang bang. Alright, so let's walk through the war zone, see if we can find loot. Yeah, we'll take all this. I believe in looting. Alright. Don't worry, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help y'all, but I'm gonna get my dues before I help. Like, y'all don't need this. Y'all really don't need this. Y'all needed it, it wouldn't be here in the trenches. I know that may sound a little rude. I know it don't make much sense. That's just how I view this shit. It is what it is, as I said, it's what it is. Out of date from the best before. It has to be like the best before mom or some shit. Mama? Your mama? What the fuck they're calling her?
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
I'll beat their ass regardless. I'm gonna beat their ass with this stick and take names. They gonna know who I am. You gonna feel all the fucking pain that I felt. Just begin, I swear to God.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Go where? What? Entrance. Alright, I guess I'm gonna end it here, guys. If y'all enjoyed this episode, leave a like and comment down below. Tell me if you enjoyed. This is D.W.G Gamer with Slick Block Mafia. Subscribe to join Slick Block. And deuces, SBM. D.W.G is out. Peace.